Darden Capital Management manages over $11 million of the student body's endowment.
That $11 million is spread across 5 different funds, and there are senior portfolio managers and portfolio managers who oversee those funds throughout the entire academic year.
I'm the senior portfolio manager of the Jefferson Fund, which is an all-cap value fund. We meet about once a week to try to discuss performance updates on the fund, to go over different pitches, and really just bounce ideas off of each other.
So yeah, right at the bottom, we look at year-over-year growth of EBITDA.
Darden Capital Management was created to promote the interests of people in investment management. It doesn't matter if you want to do it for a career or just for passion. We welcome anyone and try to help people learn.
When first-year students come to Darden, they're welcome to join from the very first club fair. So they sign up in September and are with us for their entire 2 years.
There are about 120 or so members in the Darden Capital Management Club broadly, and those students are welcome to participate in any of our events, whether it's speakers, presentations, faculty discussions. And from there we narrow down, and there are 24 students involved in Darden Capital Management as a class. Those students are responsible for managing the 5 portfolios, pitching stock ideas, and for their work end up getting 3 courses worth of credit. So it's a pretty serious time commitment, but it's a pretty serious reward as well. I'd say it's remarkable how much control you have as a Darden Capital Management portfolio manager. You are given full discretion over the portfolio, you and your team's responsible for making decisions, and you live and die by the performance of the fund. So in that way, it's really like managing an actual portfolio. It's certainly not just an academic exercise.
I got started right away when I got to Darden. I started attending Monday Jefferson meetings where I worked with the portfolio managers and senior portfolio managers, just understanding what it entails to be part of DCM. And just being a fly on the wall, just understanding what that meant. In the fall, we had DVIC, Darden Virginia Investment Challenge, where myself and 2 other classmates pitched in front of real portfolio managers just so we can understand how we were doing as far as pitches go. And in the winter, I did one-on-one pitches with portfolio managers to ensure that I was progressing with my investment management skills.
Hey, Rich. How are you?
Great. So when it's time to narrow down to 24 members, you have to go through actual stock pitch and say why you want to be part of DCM. From that point on, it's up to the faculty member and members of DCM to see if you make the 24.
At the end of our 2nd year, the goal is to transition the portfolio as smoothly as we can to the next class. But before we wrap things up, we certainly take a look at our performance, see how we've done relative to our benchmarks, kind of use that as the end goal. Now certainly the real goal is to learn and get as much as we can out of it, but frankly we're managing to a benchmark and we do want to see how we've done with the real world experience.
April 1st, we actually received the Cavalier Fund and we took total control over it. So before we even leave for the summer, we have to make a pitch to figure out what stocks interest us and what we feel we should maintain in the Cavalier Fund.
Darden Capital Management was invaluable for my decision to go for an investment management career. When I came to Darden, I had no investing experience, I had never pitched a stock, and I had never done fundamental research. Now that I'm ready to leave, I'm going to a healthcare hedge fund full-time, and I feel like without Darden Capital Management, I would not have been able to get where I'm going.